Arkadaşlar merhaba. Şu anda Micro1 adında bir yapay zeka ile bir mülakata gireceğim. Bu tecrübemi paylaşmak istedim. Nasıl bir şey olduğunu görelim.
Before starting the interview, make sure to disconnect any extra screens and use one device for the interview. Keep general eye contact with your screen and answer naturally. Briefly looking away from things is fine, but long distractions may affect your score. Please do not open any other tabs during the interview. Feel free to ask clarifying questions.
Şu sesi kapatabiliriz.
Hello, I am Micro1's AI interviewer. Welcome. I'm excited to...
Shut the fuck up. Evet, şöyle başlayalım.
Before starting the interview, make sure to disconnect any extra screens and use one device for the interview. Hello, I am Micro1's AI interviewer. Welcome. I'm excited to get to know you. Could you briefly introduce yourself?
Hello, my name is Engin Karataş, and I'm a software engineer at Huawei since 2022, and I want to be an expert software engineer.
Great experience, Engine. How do you ensure CSS maintainability?
CSS maintainability is such a important topic for HTML and front-end developers. CSS maintainability would a massive and complex development when the development environment go to a bigger and bigger. So if you want to ensure the maintainability of CSS, you should ensure the CSS maintainability. You should use libraries for the CSS such as Tailwind is a good product for this example, and also HTML, SASS and LSS and CSS, such as kind of top technologies, allow the user to use CSS maintainability better.
Valuable insights on CSS mentality. How do you ensure cross-browser compatibility in your projects?
Also, cross-browser compatibility is a huge topic for HTML CSS. For the CSS maintainability, also there is another technologies for the responsiveness, cross-browser compatibilities and responsiveness. In the last years, CSS have interesting and beautiful cross-browser compatibility properties. But if you want to full support of the browsers, you should use the old ones, because the new ones sometimes not allowing with the other cross-browser maintainability is not every time valid for the other ones. So if you want to make CSS compatible for the other browsers, you should use the documentation with such as Mozilla Firefox documentations. I can suggest.
Thanks for sharing your views on cross-browser compatibility. Let's explore another topic to continue our discussion. Can you explain how you utilize HTML and CSS to create responsive designs?
If you want to create and utilize the HTML and CSS responsive design, you should use such kind of bootstrap technologies and other relevant technologies. If you are using just HTML and CSS, bootstrap is ready to go for it. And if you want to use front-end frameworks, there is also another bootstrap technologies for ensuring the responsiveness, such as a material UI in the React, and also in the Vue.js, the Element Plus and Element UI I can suggest.
Great suggestions on using Bootstrap and other frameworks for responsive design. As we move forward, could you delve into a different topic by explaining how JavaScript can enhance user interaction on a web page?
JavaScript doing the most of the user interaction if you want to make a high scale project. And also you can't use JavaScript always. If there is a CSS option, you should use that. Have to explain. I can explain how to JavaScript can enhance user interaction. There is a JavaScript language interaction methods for the JavaScript and user interactions, such as on-click methods, right, and on-mouse or hover and hover effects, clicking effects, and before and after effects, and the best part of the JavaScript is allow you to create new arrays and map functions, which is you can use the front end and UI make more dynamic. For example, you can use cards and main menu items, and you can use the JavaScript features and dynamically update them.
Great insights on JavaScript's role in enhancing user interaction. Let's explore a different aspect of front-end development. Can you discuss how you approach testing JavaScript code for quality assurance?
For JavaScript, there is testing libraries, and if you don't want to test library, it's also functions testing utilities for JavaScript. And for the frameworks, there is also their own testing libraries, for example for Vue.js, for React, and so on. Uh, yes, if you want to a UI library and also a website, you should look at what is the output and input. You can use that with such as testing libraries.
Your answer is on the right track, but lacks depth regarding specific testing practices for JavaScript. Let's explore another topic together. Could you discuss how you handle asynchronous operations in JavaScript?
There is a lot of way to use that for asynchronous operations in JavaScript. For example, we can use promise and reject the promise API, for example. And the other side, if you are not using a lot of complex process, also you can use just callbacks, which is also make your application async. So there is a lot of other keywords such as await and async. So I can say that there is in my mind three different way to do that. So that's it. Yoruldum be.
Thanks for your insights on asynchronous operations in JavaScript. Let's explore another topic together. How do you approach integrating third-party APIs into a web application, ensuring both functionality and security?
When the topic of the making functionality and ensuring security, it's most important topic for JavaScript. And if you want to make another third-party operations with another in your web application, I am looking for the libraries which is an open source in the GitHub, because if this libraries is not open sourced, it's maybe a bad thing for security and reliability. Also, I am when I add a third-party technology to my application, I also looking to documentation and the cons and pros for my project, and I am looking the feature for my project which one to use I need.
Thanks for sharing your thoughts on integrating third-party APIs. Let's shift gears and discuss another aspect. How do you ensure data flow between front-end and back-end is smooth and efficient when working with APIs?
For this topic, ensuring the data flow between front and the back-end efficiency, I would use TypeScript for modeling. Also, because of the TypeScript is a object-oriented programming language, you can also define the relevant models to your backend application. There is also an option for increase the TypeScript usage. You can also use TypeORM and Node.js and the other backend TypeScript and Node.js JavaScript libraries for making more concrete and more centralized APIs, you can ensure with like this. Çok ığladım da.
Thanks for sharing your approach using TypeScript and Node.js for efficient data flow. Let's dive into another question. How do you handle errors and exceptions when integrating APIs into your web applications?
I would use for backend application send to the client most efficient error handling, and also if there is an error in the client side, I also use them and look them with try catch. Also backend should use that, but if there is an error, I would allow to look at it in both sides.
Thanks for sharing your approach to error handling in APIs. Let's explore a new area of discussion. How do you ensure that data is secure when being transferred between the front end and back end in a web application?
This is a complex question, which can be a complex answers, because the securing is another topic of the applications. But in the basic, I can say in the front-end application, you use relevant ports and secure connections, which if you're using a machine or something, you can use SSH with the key, with the relevant key, and you are also use HTTPS with secure type TCP/IP protocols. Also, the backend side, you can use the security available and security proofed cloud environments for secure your codings and developments.
Your response covers several security aspects, but it lacks depth in certain areas. Let's dive into a different topic. How do you manage complex workflows with multiple branches and releases in Git to ensure smooth version control processes and team collaboration?
For the complex workflows in the Git, we can use another branches for the different process. For example, if you are developing a project, you should use your main program at your main branch, and the development team also should use the development branch, another and the other developers, each persons in the community or firm, they need to develop their branches, their codes in their own branches. So if you split the code and split the branch, there is the way to coding bugs and different issues is solved. I can say the splitting the branches is the most smooth version control process and team collaboration way in the GitHub or Git working directories. and yes.
You've highlighted the importance of branch management. Let's proceed to the next topic. Can you discuss how you approach resolving merge conflicts in Git?
As I can say, the main problem for the conflicts in Git is because of the lack of usage of the branch. And if you prevent the conflicts in Git, and if you made a mistake and there is a conflict, or you don't make a mistake, there is also a point that can be caused a conflict. If there is a conflict, you can use merging editors in Visual Studio Code and GitHub pages. There is a lot of merging conflicts resolver applications, and I preferably using Visual Studio Code merging editor. And if there is a problem with conflicts, I would going to resolve it with my knowledge of the program, and selecting where is the problem and where is the data leak for the entire project and the exactly file. Ne oluyor hadi?
You've identified some key tools for resolving merge conflicts. Let's explore a different topic now. Can you share your approach to managing Git tags for versioning and release management?
Release management and Git tags management and versioning is most important topics in the Git and GitHub. For the versioning and release management, there is a convention for in the world. For example, the minus what? Ben bir şeye basmadım. Süre bitti.
Thank you for sharing your insights and expertise today. We will now proceed to the coding portion of the interview. Have a wonderful day.
Evet arkadaşlar, bir tane daha.
Congrats, you just finished the verbal question.
Saçma.
The last step is a coding exercise. Please note that an AI model plus a human will review your code as a
Aynen
whole.
kanka.
Due to this, you can worry less about input-output syntax.
Aynen.
Feel free to test your code with hard-coded values.
Bir tane daha hiç olmayacak bir AI interview'ine girdim. Aslında ilk defa girdim. Bunu sizle paylaşmak istedim. İkinci videoda da şu coding egzersizini çözelim. Görüşürüz.